Do you hate dating apps? Or perhaps you and the 1.4 million others have something in common. That's in the UK. I've just finished an interview with BBC Radio about the negative feelings and experiences on dating apps and how to avoid dating app burnout. The first thing is to recognize the signs of burnout. Dating app burnout is a common experience for many, and it can feel exhausting, like a never-ending cycle of swiping, messaging, and ghosting. And if you're feeling drained or frustrated, this might be your mind's way of signaling that it's time for change. Because just like any emotion, burnout is a call for introspection and adjustment. But rather than abandoning the dating apps altogether, they really are useful. The key lies in changing how you use them. So the second point I want to make here is rethinking your approach to dating apps. Because like any social media tool, it can easily become an endless loop of swiping, scrolling, if used without intention. It's important to shift from a mindset of aimless searching to one with clarity and purpose. Do you know what you're looking for in a relationship? Understanding what qualities matter to you most can take away that pressure of second-guessing every potential match. Instead of treating dating apps like a never-ending marketplace, think of them as a tool for finding the right fit, someone who aligns with your genuine needs and desires. The third thing here is to embrace your intuition. I'm not going to go woo-woo. One of the biggest differences between meeting someone in real life and through an app is the absence of body language and the physical presence of their energy. When you meet someone at a bar, for example, you quickly form a sense of attraction or interest based on how you feel in their presence. To avoid burnout, try bringing some of this intuition to your app experience. So when browsing through the profiles, focus on how you feel about the person rather than endlessly analyzing their details. Treat it like a first impression, the one that you get in real life. Trusting your gut can also save you time and mental energy, helping you make quicker decisions. The fourth thing is the importance of good internal boundaries. Using dating apps without good internal boundaries can easily lead to overuse and emotional exhaustion. So, establish a routine, limiting your app time to about 20 minutes a day can prevent that endless scrolling. Being disciplined about how and when you engage helps keep dating apps from taking over your time, life, and energy. Avoid the pitfalls of messaging too much. Good boundaries are also about protecting yourself emotionally. Avoid long, lengthy message exchanges before meeting up in person. The goal is to determine if there's enough potential to take things offline, where you can better assess if the connection feels right. It's easy to fall into the trap of endless messaging, hoping to establish a connection before a first date. But too much time spent chatting before you meet can lead to false expectations and emotional investment in someone you barely know. In my experience, it's far more effective to suggest an initial short coffee date to see how you feel in each other's presence. A simple line like, "I prefer meeting in person to start getting to know each other. How about a quick coffee?" can help move things forward more quickly. Meeting sooner helps you to make decisions based on real interactions rather than those imagined possibilities, reducing the risk of disappointment. The sixth thing, keep first dates short and light. So when you decide to meet, my recommendation is you keep your first dates brief, about an hour. Focus on having fun and seeing if there's that initial connection. Other dating experts often suggest running through a list of deal breakers right away, but my experience has shown that this approach can put too much pressure on any interaction. If you're busy interviewing your date, you might miss out on that natural flow that allows you to determine if you genuinely are enjoying their company. Save deeper discussions for later when you've established that basic level of what's so important, the thing we call rapport. Start with a framework. I have a program called Dating Decoder. It's one of the most powerful ways to support yourself when online dating because it gives a solid framework for understanding what qualities truly matter to you in dating and in a relationship. So you can approach dating apps with a very essential skill called discernment. Rather than creating that rigid checklist of must-haves and red flags, tools like my Dating Decoder can support you in developing a clear sense of your own values and needs. This makes the dating process more about finding the right fit for you and really less about ticking all those boxes. A more intentional dating experience, to get this, remember dating apps don't have to be a source of frustration. With a little bit of intention, clarity, and good internal boundaries, they become a valuable tool for finding meaningful connections. Take the time to clarify what you're looking for, use your intuition, set healthy limits on your engagement. Whether or not you use the Dating Decoder, adopting a more discerning approach will help you to navigate this world of online dating with ease and confidence. By changing your mindset and approach, you can move from dating burnout to enjoying that process of finding a connection that truly works for you.